Oh, hello. Hey, Potato Glove. Created last year. Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't follow you earlier, but now I'm following you. And thank you for the follow back. Yeah, you did follow back, didn't you? Mhm. As the earth burns to the ground. Oh boy, it's you that hang on. Let's open the game. While the game is opening, I'm gonna wipe my glasses. How are you today, Potato Glove? What did you do for Thursday? Today's Thursday, right? As the earth burns to the ground. It's you. This title uses an autosave feature. Do not switch off, hang on. Not switch off the power when the autosave indication is showing. Alright, I've got my coffee ready. I'm coming back for you, baby. I'm coming back for you. Hello, random. Welcome, welcome.
I love you!
I love you. Thanks for being here. How are ya? How are ya? Something's wrong with my sound alerts. I don't know what's going on, but like the sound alert with the picture works, right? But then there's just the sound alerts themselves, they don't work for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, hang on. Can I reject those? Oh god, hang on. Do, 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 do. I'm putting creamer into my coffee. Amicia is devastated by grief after her mother's death, and Hugo is not himself anymore, overwhelmed by the macula. With Lucas's help, they cross a massive underground rat's nest. Amicia gathered all her energy to protect her brother from the vicious influence of the macula. Hugo slowly came back to life. He insisted on saving Arno, who was about to be hanged. They succeeded and eventually caught up with Sophia before sailing away on her ship. They are now heading to the continent to find a way home. Find a home where Amicia, Hugo, and Lucas could live the rest of their life. Is it already the end? I'm guessing because we are currently on chapter 14 and there are 18 chapters left. So we might be able to finish, we might be able to go through the last chapters in tonight's stream. Provided that my brain doesn't fall asleep, because I've taken antihistamines, anti-allergy medicine, which basically makes you feel sleepy. So I had to like take a cold bath.
All right.
I had to take a cold bath to wake myself up. Hang on. Oh no, her braid is gone. She just has a top knot now. She looks so weird without her braid. I had no idea how different she would look without her braid. Damn. Imagine falling asleep while streaming. I know, right? But I wouldn't be surprised, because it's what do you call this? Medically induced sleep can be very powerful. Like, it might make you fall asleep regardless of what you're doing. Okay, I'm just waiting for the frame rate to settle down, because sometimes in the beginning of when you just open the game, it kind of needs a bit of time. So let's just do some warm-up laps around the ship.
The Raskas. You saved our lives.
Raskas. Oh yeah, so if I finish this game today, we will be playing Scorn tomorrow. And I haven't decided yet, but I have two choices for actual Halloween, like October 31 and October 31, which is gonna be a Monday. So we will not be playing Neo on Monday. We will be playing it on Tuesday instead. But on Monday, October 31, we will be playing a horror game, another horror game besides Scorn. It's either going to be Outlast, which I recently got. So I got it on sale on Steam. It's how much is it? It's 67 pesos, I think. It's pretty cheap. It's like less than 100, 67 pesos. And if you want to buy both of them, Outlast 1 and 2, and then the DLC is 180, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I didn't get the bundle. I just got Outlast 1. So either I'm gonna be playing Outlast 1, or I will be playing Amnesia Machine for Pigs, which is available on Game Pass. So I technically own both of them. So I might decide on I might decide on Amnesia Machine for Pigs, because that will complete my trilogy of the game. I have played 1 and 3. I have not played 2, which is Machine for Pigs. And then we'll play Outlast on a different day, maybe on Friday of that week. We'll see. But yeah, definitely a horror game on the 31st instead of the usual Neo game on that day. Anyway, have you settled down, frame rate? Not yet. Anyway, it's fine. We're just gonna be talking to Hugo anyway. Nah, not Hugo, Lucas.
Hey.
Oh, hey. How do you feel?
You first.
Like shit.
Just like after a strange dream.
Mm-hmm.
A terrible one.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't wake up until I dreamt it.
Changed.
Reborn. Almost.
There's a home ahead now, Lucas. Will you come with us?
Well, I think you and Hugo are my home. So
Aww. Oh god,
Yes.
I have
We're glad to have you with us.
a feeling that this game will make me cry, either near the end or at the very end. Because we've been through so much with these siblings and Lucas and Arnaud and Sophia.
How's the view?
It's nice.
What's on your mind?
Do you think I'm different?
Well, I don't know. Are you hungry?
Huh? Yes.
Well, still the same.
I feel different. Things feel different.
It's called growing up, Hugo. Some things just make it go faster.
Yes?
Yes. But we'll slow things down from now on. We'll take all the time we need.
I can't wait to be in the mountain.
Soon. Very soon. We're going home, Hugo. Our home.
Yes.
The keyboard. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. Let's talk to Arnaud. Hey, are you okay?
Passed out.
Oh, okay.
Stay there. You don't want to wake up after this. Trust me.
What? I suppose. Okay. So we won't be using Arnaud in the final mission or in the next mission?
Hey. Slept well? I woke up thinking I was dead.
I know that one. What will you do now?
Good question.
My mother... She had a house. An old house in the mountains. I promised him a chance to be happy. That's where we'll get it.
Sounds nice.
You'll always be welcome there. I know you don't like heights.
Hey, people change.
Oh, I think Sophia is also ready to just settle down. She's gone through so much as well.
Amicia, come see.
What's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
Is he fine?
Oh,
Who knows? How about we ask him directly?
All right? Are you alive?
What do you think?
Dead people don't talk.
Good catch. Hey. I'm sorry for... well, everything. Thank you for getting your sister to help me. You saved me.
Look who finally decided to be nice.
Don't make me regret it.
The war's over, Arno. We've all earned a rest. You should try it too. Hey! Shit!
oh shit! It's at the count.
Damn, the Count.
Fuck! Is this gonna be a naval
coming
level?
fast.
Oh my god!
You see? That's the thing with war.
You think you're done, but you're
You
not.
don't get to decide when it's over.
That's what I said.
No, this can't be happening!
Go inside, Hugo. You'll be safer.
Keep steering! Wheel hoisted! Amicia, up here, with me!
Yep.
Come
Yep.
the others?
Man the rope on the other side!
All right! Come on, faster!
That bastard can let go!
We have to lose them! No, they board us! Done! Good!
They're still closing the distance!
Ah shit! I know, right?
Now turn the sail to the wind! We need a
How do I do that?
I'll give you some slack while you pull it towards you.
Yes!
Okay.
We have no right to bail this Arno!
Yeah,
We
this
must.
game does not have like a an extensive ship control, so it's probably not gonna be like
Throw some cargo
like
overboard.
black flag
Give me a hand,
type of
Amicia.
ocean battle, but Yeah, it's just gonna be this.
Archers!
Oh shit!
Heads down, everyone!
Quick!
I'll handle the cargo. Go!
Okay.
Right. Hold on, I'm coming!
Yeah, okay, so that's...
You really thought you could leave with my child?
He's not your child, you lunatic!
Touch him and you're dead, Victor! Don't hurt the child! Kill the rest! You are the...
Go to hell! All of you!
Yeah! Fuck.
Die now!
Okay, how many are left? So many. Okay. How convenient. So, Lucas and Sophia are blocking the exit, so I can't leave.
To ram us!
Alright.
No! Amicia! No!
Is that... Okay. I thought it was mission failed. What? Aww. This game has too many jump cuts, like blackouts. I mean, it's fine if it uses it once, but like you lose consciousness so many times in this game, and it skips time.
Come on, I'll cut you all to pieces!
There's too many, Arno!
Not if there are two of us.
Coming!
All right then.
Come here, Victor! Don't be a coward! You're mistaking strategy. Where's your friend now? Come on! Come! I'll dance on your corpses!
The boat is gone, Arno!
We'll take theirs!
We'll take theirs. Yeah, exactly. We'll take your boat, Count.
You hear me? Take them down!
Oh no! Focus! There will be no tomorrow for anyone!
Fuck, what? Oh no. Damn it. Okay, shit. Alright. For the Count of Provence, indeed.
Kill that man! Enjoying seeing you men die, Victor! Focus on her!
We
I'll
must
leave the
hold
others
her!
to you, don't worry. I won't rest
Okay.
until this bastard's dead.
I'll take care of the archers then.
Come on! Come! I'm dancing your corpses!
The boat is gone, Arno!
We'll take theirs. You'll never get the point, you hear me? Take them down. This is where our war for tomorrow begins.
Oh shit! It's too close. Okay. Alright, I'll try doing that when they're still far.
To fight.
Okay.
Enjoying seeing you men die, Victor. Focus on her. I'll leave the archers to you.
Hold on, I'll handle them! This is your last chance to leave, Count!
Come! I'm dancing your corpses.
You took our mother from us! And your wife paid the price for it!
You'll never get the point, you hear me? Them down. War for tomorrow begins.
There will be no tomorrow for anyone!
What's going on? Oh, okay.
No! No! Focus!
What?
Keep coming.
Sorry.
You weaklings have to team up on me.
Ah.
Soldiers, kill that man! Enjoying seeing your men die, Victor! Focus on her!
We must
I'll leave the
hold
archers
on.
to you, don't worry. I won't rest until this bastard's dead. Then save your breath, old man! Come on! Come! I'll dance on your corpses!
The boat is done, Otto!
We'll take theirs! You'll never get the boy, you hear me? This is where our war for tomorrow begins!
There will be no tomorrow for anyone!
Come on, god damn it. Okay.
Always ready for a battle! Enjoying seeing your men die, Victor! Focus on her!
We
I'll
must
leave the
hold
archers to
Otto!
you. Don't worry. I won't rest until this bastard's dead. Take your breath, old man! Come on! Come! I'll dance on your corpses!
The boat is done, Otto!
We'll take theirs. You'll never get the boy! You hear me? Take them down! This is where our war tomorrow begins!
There will be no tomorrow for anyone! No! We can do no! Focus!
Keep coming!
What the fuck is going on? Yamat ka?
You will die!
You get overwhelmed when I'm switching like weapon types and ammunition types as well.
Enjoy seeing your men die, Victor! Focus on her! I'll leave the archers to you.
Yeah.
I'll handle them! Then we must hold Otto!
Don't worry. I won't rest until this bastard's dead. Then save your breath!
Oh shit. Okay. Fine.
Ready to fight! Soldiers, kill that man! Enjoying seeing your men die, Victor! Focus on her! I'll leave the archers
We
to you.
must hold! I'll handle them! This is your last chance to leave, Count!
Your delusional bastard! And now you
My life! You took our mother from us! And your wife paid the price for it! The boat is done, Otto!
We'll take theirs. You'll never get the boy. You hear me? Take them down. This is where our war for tomorrow begins.
There will be no tomorrow for anyone! No! We can do this!
Keep coming. I'm getting warmer. You will die quicker. You don't deserve that child. He will serve a higher man. I'll spill your guts in the sea until it turns red.
No! Focus! How many are there?
What? How is this supposed to work? Oh my god, it's so difficult.
You cowards! You can't take me on by yourselves! Kill that man! Enjoying seeing your men die, Victor! Focus on her!
We must
I'll leave the
hold
archers to
on.
you. Don't worry. I won't rest until this bastard's dead. Come on! corpses!
Boat is done on them!
We'll take theirs! You'll never get the boy! You hear me? Take them down! This is where our war for tomorrow begins!
There will be no tomorrow for anyone! No! We can do this!
Keep coming! I'm getting warmer! You will die quicker! You don't deserve that child! He will serve a higher purpose! I'll spill your guts in the sea until it turns red! Give us back the child!
How many are there?
They're less and less. That's all that matters.
Oh no! There's too many! We won't make it! No! Focus! Go away!
Yes, keep going.
It's almost up there!
Come on.
Always ready for a battle. Kill that man! Enjoying seeing you men die, Victor! Focus on her! I'll leave the archers to you. Don't worry. I won't rest until this bastard's dead. And save your breath! Come on! Come! Abandon your corpses!
The boat is done, Otto!
We'll take theirs. You'll never get the boy! You hear me? Take them down! This is where our war for tomorrow begins.
There will be no tomorrow for anyone! No! We can do this!
Keep coming! I'm getting warmer! You will die quicker! You don't deserve that child! He will serve a higher purpose! I'll spill your guts in the sea until it turns red! Give us back the
How many are there?
less and less! That's all that matters!
Okay, thank God.
Shoot!
Wow. After all that effort of not getting hit by a fucking arrow, the cutscene kills you. Amazing. Classic.
You killed her.
Hugo, come with me!
What is Hugo gonna do? Is he gonna summon the rats through the water or
Hugo,
something?
come here!
There's nothing to summon though. I was about to say there's nothing to
the
summon,
rats
dog.
can't help you here.
No!
Sick
Such
fucker.
a fragile little thing.
All right!
The
You've
what do you call
won.
this? They did a really
Don't
good job
hurt him.
to make you hate this guy
Hurt
and his
him?
wife.
He's Emily's son. My son. He's a god.
He's not a god. He's a
our
child.
doom, Victor. You need to let him go. To his sister.
No. I owe this to Emily.
Fuck Emily.
With her, I tried so hard to believe this world wasn't just blood and war. That I could throw a blanket over these flames. But the truth is, people like us, we are born to feed that fire.
Whatever you're planning with him, it won't work. He will destroy you.
He'll destroy what I tell him to.
Jesus Christ.
We'll set this world aflame. And I'll forge an empire from that fire. A more righteous one.
It's not over, you coward! You owe me blood!
I paid that price already. Now my son needs to rest. Finish this!
Wow. Oh, that was the chapter's end. Oh, damn. That was a short chapter. Okay, okay, okay. So we have 4 chapters left, including this one. Dying Sun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do. Yes, take forever.
Damn you, you goddamn pig!
Wow.
Stop shouting. For the pain. We use it on the battlefield.
Oh, what is that?
Hugo.
I'm sorry. I was stuck. I had to pull us out or we'd be dead.
We need to take him back. The Count knows what Hugo can do. We need to reach them before he hurts him even more.
Let's go. Sophia and Lucas have gone ahead looking for horses. Clench your teeth.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. It'll kick in soon.
The Count. Did he say something?
You broke his heart, so now he wants war. He said he'll use your brother to conquer.
There'll be nothing left to conquer.
I know.
I'm just gonna look around. Sorry, Arno, but while waiting for the pain meds to kick in, I'm gonna look around for, like, what, a flower or a feather. Oh, there's one last something, either a flower or a feather. Because we found this one, the Grey Lag Goose feather, in the chapter before that one. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, nothing. All right, let's go, Arno.
Sophia and Lucas?
Shaken, but fine. The boy. He's the one who cleaned your
Shaken but
wound.
stirred.
He's good. He went to the wreck to find supplies.
I'm so glad they're alive.
They'll be happy to see you. Through here. Come. Take it easy. Don't go reopening that wound.
Yes.
I think your potion is starting to work.
To think I could have killed that bastard Count.
You couldn't win this one, Arno. It's ruined. It'll never sail again.
Oh, the Ruskas. Yeah, Sophia has to retire, really.
Boats come and go,
For real this time.
but it's the sea that keeps Sophia going.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Focus on what matters to you. Because when it's gone,
Thank you.
We'll get him back.
What?
The words of a true knight, Arno!
No.
Really, I've never seen anything like you.
Where's my brother, you bastard?
Safely in my possession. Until he's ready to serve. Until he sees your head in a rag. And knows this old
Oh
world must
god, that's what
burn.
he's decided to do, is it?
Bastard!
I'll handle him.
Like hell you will.
Listen to me for once, you damn mule.
What, so you can have your revenge?
So that you can save your brother. I'll make you tell us where Hugo is.
Neither one of them are
Cover my ass and stay alive.
at their strongest form.
I'll handle this one. Kill the girl.
Oh, great. And then I have... Oh, okay, we have crossbow bolts.
I'm with you, my lord. Reinforcements are coming. Watch out. They're here.
Lucas! Are you hurt? No, but we can't move. Stay alive. We'll get you out of here.
You're going nowhere.
Fucking hell. I can't see the resources.
I'm with you, my lord. Reinforcements are coming. Watch out. They're here.
Lucas! Are you hurt? No, but we can't move. Stay alive. We'll get you out of here.
You're going nowhere.
You stupid bastard. What have you done with the boy?
He's my son now. My sacred weapon.
Come on, push him, push him, push him.
You won't finish your evil work, you Tyler.
Oh, I will, but I'll finish you first.
Enter, for goodness sake. I will, right away. Demolish them, girl. You're tougher than they are.
Where did you take my brother?
Answer that and I may give you a quick death. Where's the boy?
The time for compromise is ended.
What the fuck?
Now you die.
Come on, stab him, stab him, stab him. What?
Plenty
I
more
don't...
for you.
God damn it, I don't have a knife. I don't have a knife.
I'm with you, my lord. Reinforcements are coming. Watch out. They're here.
Lucas! Are you hurt? No, but we can't move. Just stay alive. We'll get you out of here.
You're going nowhere.
You stupid bastard. What have you done with the boy?
He's my son now. My sacred weapon.
Wrong.
I'm with you, my lord. Reinforcements are coming. Watch out. They're here.
Lucas! Are you hurt? No, but we can't move. Just stay alive. We'll get you out of here.
You're going nowhere.
What the fuck are you doing?
You stupid bastard. What have you done with the boy?
It sucks that there are major plot points where where fighting is like the only thing that you can do.
Reinforcements are coming.
Like you can't get creative with your methods.
Are you hurt? No, but we can't move. Just stay alive.
Fuck off.
I'm with you, my lord. Reinforcements are coming. Watch out. They're here.
Lucas! Are you hurt? No, but we can't move. Just stay alive. We'll get you out of here. Let us pass.
You stupid bastard. What have you done with the boy?
He's my son now. My sacred weapon.
With us now. You won't finish your evil work, you Tyler.
Oh, I will, but I'll finish you first.
Enter, for goodness sake. I will, right away. Demolish them, girl. You're tougher than they are.
I was out of range. Ugh.
Brother!
You answer that
Fucking
and I
hell.
may give you a quick death. Where's the boy?
The time for compromise is ended with Emily. Now you die.
corrupted blood will soak this ground! I'll slay that witch myself!
Don't underestimate her! She has
Oh.
power!
What the fuck? I pressed the fucking button, game. Why did you?
Why would I talk to a dead man?
The child will save us all!
What the fuck? I'm pressing the button. I swear it's not
It's him.
registering.
You don't care about him. You just want to kill me.
Run! I want to save what I can!
What? Oh no. Oh no,
He's
Hugo.
dead. He gave himself to the macula.
Oh no, the final threshold.
Marseille. You took the boy to Marseille after what happened to your damn island?
Shut up! I will take care of it.
Take care of what? All you will take care of is ashes and rat shit.
Open your eyes! It's too late! Now everyone will die! And he... Oh no! We must leave now!
You're not going anywhere.
Shit.
What is that bloody thing? It's sorcery!
What the fuck? Let me fucking aim, you stupid game.
What is that bloody thing? It's sorcery! She's cast a spell on us! Kill her, quick!
You damn idiot!
Wow.
You damn idiot!
Fuck off.
Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did you take up arms with this witch, Arno? To fill the void left by your son.
Do not speak of him! His blood is on your hands!
It was war!
You abandoned us to
Oh,
the
it's
enemy.
his son that got
You can redeem yourself
that got
now.
killed.
Give a noble command! Stop this madness and let the void go!
Madness makes this world go round, but I will fix it my way.
You'll have nothing if you don't give me back my brother!
I'd like so much to kill you. I'll leave just enough of you to tell me where you hid Hugo.
So confident.
Sir, we must evacuate now!
No! We finish this! Kill the girl!
She's trying to save you, you assholes!
My faith guide my arm.
May it lead to brighter days!
Emily is dead.
Bro, fucking press.
You will all kneel before me or die.
Incoming! Ah!
It was a time for peace, but you had to ruin everything. Everything I had.
You ruined it yourself with your lies!
Your technique is sloppy. You've spent too much time training with...
Fucker. Fuck. So
What is that bloody thing?
oh, fucking hell.
Damn idiot! Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did you take up arms with this witch, Arno? To fill the void left by your son.
Do not speak of him! His blood is on your hands!
It was war!
I will hear a moment. You abandoned us to the enemy! But you can redeem yourself now! Give a noble command!
Fuck.
What is
Damn idiot! Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did you take up arms with this witch, I know. To fill the void left by your son.
Do not speak of him! His blood is on your hands!
It was war!
You abandoned us to the enemy! But you can redeem yourself now! Give a noble command! Stop this madness and let the boy go!
Madness makes this world go round, but I will fix it my way.
You'll have nothing if you don't give me back my...
I'd like so much to kill you. But I'll leave just enough of you to tell me where you hid Hugo.
So confident.
We must evacuate now!
No! We finish this! Kill the girl!
She's trying to save you, you assholes!
May my faith guide my arm. May it lead to brighter days!
Emily is dead. She was the only chance this world was given. Now you will all kneel before me or die. Take that! It was a time for peace.
No, come on!
Ruin everything! Everything I had!
You ruined it yourself with your lies!
Your technique is slow.
Damn idiots! You're just
spent
proof that
too
we
much
don't deserve to live!
training with
Take this
Steinbach.
one! They were better men than you'll ever be!
Hmm?
Wake up! We've got trespassers!
Trespassers, what the fuck are you talking about?
Here you go! Take this!
I can't see anything, but they can see me. How is that fair? I can't see them. I can't see.
You damn idiots! Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did you take up arms with this witch, I know? To fill the void left by your son.
Do not speak of him! His blood is on your hands!
It was war!
You abandoned us to the enemy! But you can redeem yourself now! Give a noble command! Stop this madness and let the boy go!
Madness makes this world go round, but I will fix it my way.
You'll have nothing if you don't give me back my brother!
I'd like to...
What the fuck? I know this is like it's this hard because it's the final round, but it's ridiculously.
It
doesn't feel balanced.
For once. It's your last chance.
Why did you take up
Or
arms
maybe
with
that's the
this
point.
witch,
I
know?
guess that's the point,
To fill
right?
the void left by your son.
Do not speak of him! His blood is on your hands!
It was war!
You abandoned us to...
God, where did that come from? There wasn't an archer behind me before.
What is that bloody thing? It's sorcery! She's cast a spell on us! Kill her!
Fuck, no.
You damn idiots! Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did you take up arms with this witch, I know? To fill the void left by your son.
Do not speak of him! His blood is on your hands!
It was war!
You abandoned us to the enemy!
Bitch!
What is...
What?
You damn idiots! Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did you take up arms with this witch, I know? To fill the void left by your son.
Do not speak of him! His blood is on your hands! It was war! You abandoned us to the enemy!
Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing.
What is that bloody thing? It's sorcery! She's cast a spell on us! Kill her, quick!
You damn idiots! Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did
You damn idiots! Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did you take up arms with this witch, Arno? To fill the void left by your son?
Damn it, do not...
Oh my god.
You damn idiots! Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did you take up arms with this witch, Arno? To fill the void left by your son?
Do not speak of him! His blood is on your hands!
It was war!
You abandoned us to the enemy! But you can redeem yourself now! Give a noble command! Stop this madness and let the boy go!
Madness makes this world go round, but I will fix it
You're all
mine!
dying for nothing! You'll have nothing if you don't give me back my brother!
I'd like so much to kill you. But I'll leave just enough of you to tell me where you hid Hugo.
What the fuck? I can't see them. And they're shooting from... Oh my god.
What is that?
You damn idiots! Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did you take up arms with this witch, Arno? To fill the void left by your son?
Do not speak of him! His blood is on your hands!
It was war!
You abandoned us to the enemy! But you can redeem yourself now! Give a noble command! Stop this madness and let the boy go!
Madness go round, but I will fix it my way!
You'll have nothing if you don't give me back my brother!
I'd like so much to kill you. But I'll leave just enough of you to tell me where you hid Hugo.
So confident!
Sir, we must evacuate now!
Kill the girl! She's trying to save you, you asshole! May my face strike my arm. May it lead to brighter days!
It doesn't help that they're driven by faith. I fucking hate them even
This
more.
world was given. It was a time for peace, but you had to ruin everything. Everything I had.
You ruined it yourself with your lies! Ah!
Your technique is sloppy. You've spent too much time training with scum.
They were better men than you'll ever be!
Damn idiots! You're just proof that we don't deserve to live!
With me! We have trespassers!
What? I pressed counter. Oh my god, this fucking game's combat mechanic.
What is that bloody thing? It's sorcery!
So they can see me. How can they see me? I can't see them.
You damn idiots! Face the truth for once! It's your last chance!
Why did you take up arms with this witch, Arno? To fill the void left by your son?
Do not speak of him! His blood is on your hands!
It was war!
You abandoned us to the enemy! But you can redeem yourself now! Give a noble command! Stop this madness and let the boy go!
Madness makes this world go round, but I will fix it my way!
You're all dying, but you'll have nothing if you don't give me back my brother!
I'd like so much to kill you. but I'll leave just enough of you to tell me where you hid Hugo.
So confident. Sir, we must evacuate now!
No! We finish this! Kill the girl!
She's trying to save you, you assholes!
May my face like that.
Damn idiots! You're just proof that we don't deserve to live!
She was the only chance.
Amicia, this is bad! We need to reach
Yikes.
Hugo first! I know! We're doing
No
all
shit,
we can.
Hugo.
Don't rush her! Stay alive, Amicia!
It was a time for peace. But you had to ruin everything. Everything I had.
You ruined it yourself with your lives!
Is your technique is sloppy. You've spent too much time. Look at you. Just give up.
Oh no! Hold on!
I've got him! Give them help!
This guy's arm. Yeah.
Where do you think you're going?
Okay, fucking hell. No!
Oh no!
This is it. You're too old, or no? Too old to fight?
And you're so goddamn stupid! Amicia! It's yours!
It's over! What can I do?
You can stop shouting.
Sorry, I...
Oh no.
Please, don't... No.
It's the right time. And you gave me quite the last run. He's a great boy. And you.
I know.
You.
Oh, they've been tied up. I didn't even realize.
It will kill the sun. The nebula.
Oh, Sophia, Arno's actual friend.
You did it. You idiot. Now we all owe you.
It's everywhere. The rats will spread unchecked. This is his judgment.
Is Lucas gonna
We
become
still have time.
Does it matter? Let's just go.
Make room. I will take the reins. I have to do something.
How far are we from Marseille?
Not too far, I'd say. Amicia, are you all right?
No.
Oh my god, I think this is
could've-
gonna come into play later.
I don't
The
even know how you're even standing.
ballista.
You did all you could and he knew it, Amicia. Besides, you gave him what he needed most.
The Count's death.
No! Someone to care for. A real purpose.
Yes. Yes, he gave his life for us. I won't let it be for nothing. Now we need to find out where Hugo is.
That's the problem. Marseille's a damn big city.
The burst of the nebula probably left marks. Whatever's happening over there, Hugo must be at the center of it.
How can we know he's still alive?
There'll be signs. I hope.
Wow.
Oh god.
That kind of sign?
Where is that coming from?
It's him!
But I don't think it's a good sign.
Oh no.
What's that noise? Is it coming from the city?
It's coming from the ground!
Oh god. Yeah, there's something viscerally terrifying about earthquakes.
Something terrible's happened in the city!
Yup.
What happened?
Straight to the hills!
No! No, the sea! Let's find a small boat!
Yeah, the sea is probably your best option.
Now, you're scaring the children even more!
Gates of hell have opened.
Yeah.
Marseille is lost.
It's the final chant.
Of the macula.
macula.
Yeah. The final threshold.
Mummy! We need to go back and find Mummy!
That's weird. That subtitle said M-U-M-M-Y, like mummy. But yesterday, whenever there was mom in the subtitle, it was M-O-M, not M-U-M.
Marseille.
They're barricading the gate. Why?
Because that rumble is coming from the other side.
Eek.
What about those still inside?
Well,
They're dead already. Keep going.
What do we do?
There's another gate further on, but that hay is in the way.
Wait, we have this cannon.
You know how it works?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, you push here. That must be it. I've figured it out, I think.
Go on then.
okay. Oh, okay.
Whoa! Is that Greek fire?
Yes, the camp recovered some carts built by the Order. So we're going behind these walls?
Don't think about it now.
That done? Okay.
Let's go, Sophia! Here we go again!
Those tremors are not coming from the ground.
No, they're coming from the city walls.
It feels like a heartbeat. His
Yeah.
heart commanding them.
Can you imagine how many...
So this is how it starts.
What?
Our punishment.
Oh boy.
Sophia,
Yeah. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh my god.
This really is the end.
Shit, it's like water.
This can't go any faster!
Way too close.
It may slow down!
I hope so. Please, please, slow down.
Now I have a big fucking gun, I know. But they've got it.
They're done chasing
More
us.
numerous. Oh fuck.
looks like it.
Oh fuck. It's like ants.
Too late! Go as far as... No!
Another blackout. Oh my god. Fuck. The game knows how to overwhelm you with the sheer number of rats. It just hits you in the chest, and it just lets out. It makes you, or it releases your innate fear of rats. You know.
Sophia!
We keep blacking out.
Who's wounded?
Who's not?
Y'all good?
We're here.
Oh yeah, because the walls have been broken.
I've never
Okay.
been to Marseille.
Well,
You came in the loveliest season.
appropriate.
Let's go find my brother.
Huh? What's going on? Oh, next chapter already? Damn. Okay, so the chapter progression starting from chapter 14 is very, very quick. The chapters are very short. And the only reason chapter 5 was a bit longer for me was because I kept dying in that boss fight. But yeah, obviously that boss fight was, you know, supposed to be fucking infuriatingly difficult. But we made it anyway. Oh yeah, let's not forget that
I thought you
Amicia
were
still got
unstoppable.
I'm not.
cut up by a sword.
I just forget
So
it
yeah.
sometimes. Lucas, I must say, it's an honor to have you by my side.
Is Amicia gonna die at the
You're
end?
the most reliable, steady,
Or Hugo,
nice
Lucas?
thing in the world.
Oh my god, please don't kill either one of these kids.
I don't know. But, you're my family.
You're sharing all this because you think you won't make it? You all still have a lot to live, so you'll make it. This is a damn order.
Oh fuck, don't kill anymore. Arno should be the last one. Oh.
He must live. He deserves so much better than this.
Now, just watch your step.
Right. Let us move on.
How did Hugo become their leader?
It was always his favorite game. Conquering.
Well, someone's dream came true.
Egon the Conqueror, huh? Ah, what?
Let's see what can be done.
Nothing. We only have 15 pieces. God damn it.
Let's see what's inside.
Okay.
Hey,
Look
who survived.
Oh, hello. What's that? Flower!
A carnation.
This is the last one.
It's the first flower Hugo offered me. Just before we met you, Lucas.
Oh.
makes me feel old.
That flower is sure to put a smile on his face.
Yes.
Okay, I think we found the last one. Yeah, alright. So if ever we're gonna backtrack to complete the feathers and the flowers, at least we don't have to fight that difficult boss fight again. We just need to do the other. Anyway, we'll think about it after. Oh my god. I wonder if the rats will hurt us. Oh wait, no, because
Do this?
Hugo thinks we're dead, so...
He's one with the macula now.
So we're really going in there?
It's like that good
sorry.
Godzilla egg.
That's alright. I had enough fun, I guess. And my boat is wrecked anyway. Just tell me we can stop this.
If we can get to him, maybe. But it'll be a deep dive.
Listen, I'll go. I'm the one who...
Amicia, we need whatever connects him to this world. We're all tied to him.
Would have
So-
been great if Arno was here too.
So let's dive.
Okay, so it's gonna be Sophia and us. Okay.
Is it broken?
No. It's just.
Are you alright?
Sophia's hurt!
I'll try to join you.
Don't move.
Oh boy.
I told you, I'm not made for land.
Not for landing, that's for sure.
Oh no, Sophia. How are they gonna move on?
Sorry.
Oh wait,
Don't
is this
be.
gonna bench her?
You've done more than enough.
Oh, we're benching
Lucas
Sophia.
and I,
What the
we've
fuck?
Been through this before. Sort of.
Not all legends need sailors, huh? That's sad.
Well, this legend still had a sailor until this very moment, so.
Go. And come back with him.
I'll see you under the sun.
Okay, so all original cast ending then.
Keep going. Hugo's close.
She's faking
Need
it.
to find Lucas first.
To be honest, if I was in this very moment, I would do everything possible to handicap myself just so I wouldn't have to do it.
I'm not going anywhere, Amicia.
We'll come
Okay,
back for
wait.
you.
I know.
She doesn't have a
Go,
roof though.
Go.
Look at that.
Amicia, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Where?
She can't walk!
Oh, okay.
It's only the two of us now!
We can still do this. You see that piece of wall standing below? The rats are going around it. Let's meet there.
Okay.
Yes! Wait! One mistake and...
I know, but I've been counting, and they keep the exact same pacing.
It's really like a heartbeat
Two waves.
between two waves.
Alright!
Ready when you are.
One.
Don't worry, I'll keep up with you.
Now!
I'll get this.
Run!
Wait, where? Ah, okay. Sorry. That's the thing. The game is telling us where to go, but I have such a poor sense of direction. I have no idea what they're talking about. It's like, go where? I think that's what they're talking about.
Alicia, I'm here.
Hey!
And Sophia,
She can't walk! It's only the two of us now!
we can still do this.
One.
You see that piece of wall standing below? The rats are going around it. Let's meet there.
Yes! But wait! One mistake and...
I know,
Two.
but I've been counting, and they keep the exact same pacing. We can make it between two waves.
Good. Alright.
Alright.
Ready when you are. Don't worry, I'll keep up with you.
But this is one.
Now!
Let's go.
Get this!
Run!
Ah!
It works!
Fucking hell.
Let's keep running to the standing walls.
Hide,
Okay.
wait, and repeat.
Yes, lead the way.
Alright.
One. Wait, is this two or one? I can't tell. Wait. Okay. Two. Oh shit.
That's it!
I'm here.
One. Two. Oh my god.
Let's go! Whoa!
No.
That gate looks stuck!
Okay, we'll need to break it.
Wait!
Are you ready?
Oh, we need to wait for them to break it?
I think so.
They're coming. Come on, do it.
Do what? There we go. All right, let's wait for this one. Oh, no. One. And two. What? No.
Bloody hell!
That's good. That's a good fake out. Oh my god.
Take that.
No!
Move.
With you!
Yeah!
This is madness!
I know. This is Marseille. Oh my lord. Okay.
Lucas, the roof.
I see it!
What roof?
Oh! My heart!
It will hold.
Oh.
Moving.
Right!
Okay.
There.
Move! Please move!
These walls have to hold.
Wow. This game really likes to give you the really likes to blind you.
Come on, Lucas.
I'm with you!
The bridge, quick.
We won't make it!
We can run.
Yes! Yes!
My god. Oh my god, look at that. It's like Hueco Mundo.
We're here. I think we're safe.
For how long?
He's there, Lucas. He's in reach.
Oh boy.
Look at you. Hiding under a blanket. Just like when you're sad.
Oh.
The nebula's condensing around him. So much must be going on in there.
Is he transforming or
What should we expect to find?
Hard to tell. Think of it as a giant crucible where the macula, Hugo, and the nebula are merging. The visions of a deceived child dissolving into the atmosphere, changing the world.
what the fuck does that mean?
This is the last threshold.
Yeah.
All natural laws stop here.
Oh no. All natural law stops
So we
here.
must cross it too.
To reach your brother, yes.
Right.
Still can't believe this actually happened. I know, right? Prediction? Wait, do you want to have a prediction or are you asking me for a prediction?
Take a deep breath.
Either way, go for it. Let's predict something. We're very near the end, so we might see it either pay off or we're gonna give it proven wrong. Oh god, imagine how it smells. I know they're like freshly spawned rats, but it's still gotta stink, right? Imagine them shitting while they're being pulsated, while they're pulsating away from the macula, or from the... Oh wait, is that the chapter's end? Or... Imagine if I'm supposed to be moving at this... Okay, nope.
Lucas?
Lucas!
Lucas-san. Lucas-chan.
Lucas!
Oh no.
Lord. Lucas!
Lucas.
Where are you?
I think he's turning
My
into
head.
Mouser from
Spinning.
Super Mario Brothers too. Wait, I don't know. I don't know
Focus.
Mario Brothers
You go
characters.
fast.
Who's
Find him.
Mouser? Imagine when he next speaks, he'll be like, Amicia, how you doing? Welcome to the House of Mouse. Oh my god, wait. It's like there's reflections of light, like when you're underwater.
Hugo, it's me! I'm alive! I'm back!
From the dead.
Where are you? What's that?
Oh.
No. Can't be.
Oh, it's the Phoenix. Okay.
A phoenix. Here.
He's all natural law stops here, Lucas said, so another one. Okay, so we know where to go. We just follow the Phoenix. Or where the Phoenix is
Another
looking.
one. What's going on? What's going on? What is this place?
It's magic, Misia. We go there next.
The phoenixes. They meant something.
Yep.
They showed the way.
Yep.
They must lead to him. Am I losing my mind?
You've lost it a long time ago, Amicia. I'm so
Hugo!
sorry, but you have.
Are you doing this? All natural laws stop here.
True.
Right. Hang on to that.
Oh, okay.
Did you put them here, Hugo?
No. You did.
Oh.
Oh, thank the Lord! Where are you?
I'm here. I'm close.
I can't see you!
Because you're still looking back.
Those birds are the only thing here! They're showing the way, aren't they?
We tried that way, Amicia, and it was a lie.
Not entirely. There was truth in it!
It was a lie, and it brought death.
People
Oh,
brought
boy.
death! Hugo, I need a way to get you out of here!
You need new ways. Things have changed, but
Oh.
you're still thinking as if they haven't.
I'm trying!
Am I gonna go? Should I go the opposite way then?
Think,
Oh no.
Amicia. He's somewhere around.
Alright.
Do something! Do something!
Right, let's go the opposite way of this bird.
New ways.
Alright.
Yes, that's it, I
Yep.
think. I'll keep going.
Okay. Just needed to go against one bird.
What's happening to me? I feel...
Oh.
I
Oh
know
no.
you're lost and scared, but I'm with you.
I'll do whatever it takes. I want
What's
to
going on? And I said, oh my god.
What is that?
Are we in hell?
Where am I?
Hang on, sorry. We interrupt this program to bring you photo mode. Depth of field. I'm sorry. It looks so cool. It looks like a heavy metal album. Taran. Okay.
Not them! No!
Can we use our weapons?
Go away! Hugo! Please.
What the
What's
fuck?
that now? What the hell? Get back! You're still just goddamn rats! I'll burn you all! You want me to run away? I'll get him back! You hear me?
I've seen you fight so many times.
Don't worry! I'll get them!
You still won't back down, will you?
Hustle them! I have no choice!
Pretty badass, I
You have a
know. It's
choice.
pretty
But it scares you.
pretty edgy.
There are too many of these here.
Are we gonna die in
What I do? It hurts to see you fight like that.
we're gonna get overwhelmed, aren't we?
Like before. And each battle mattered.
They still matter! They do! Stop! Come in!
Yeah! Look at them up close.
What happened? No, I'm back. I went back. Hugo, what did I do?
You're stuck in your head. It's hard to move forward when you're scared. I know. It's all right. You will do it.
I will. I'll do it again. I'll learn. It must work the same way. I need to go back there.
What? Has this
Way
become a
out. I need
roguelite?
that way out, far from those birds.
Okay, I think we're moving away from those birds
Keep
now.
a straight
There we
line.
go.
That's it. Oh, you're doing it.
Are
You're
you kidding
learning.
me? Is that something I need to finish properly, or because I thought
Hang on.
it's part of the
Hang
story
on.
for you to get overwhelmed?
Oh, those things are close. Do better this time. Get this right.
Do better this time. What?
The brazier won't stop them. You've got to be sharper.
Why are you still fighting?
They keep coming at me.
Yes, because you need them. You need an excuse to fight.
Oh wait, should I just not fight?
Fighting means you can win. The truth is, the time for fighting is over, Amicia. You have to accept that.
What? I cannot be creating this.
It's your hope. You can still fix things. The way you did. Just like this flame used to work.
If this fight is in vain, how do I stop it?
Show them you won the sword.
How? They'll get me again. There has to be a way
There is. Something you wouldn't have done before.
to show them I've understood. No, damn you!
Okay, I think we'll have to not fight.
No, the bloody phoenixes again. Oh, thank God, damn it!
Okay.
What are you doing?
Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not easy, that's all. But you see clearer now. You've learned.
Yes, I'll finish this.
I know.
Oh, bloody hell.
Come on. I need to go back. Come on.
Come on. Alright.
You won't get me again. I'm getting to him.
Right,
I'm
let's try
getting
not
him
fighting
back.
this time.
I'm on my way.
Is there any other thing we can do and besides just not do anything?
All right. Stop making the same mistake. You have to move forward. End this fight.
It's not that solution. Okay.
No. Hell no!
So not.
You're almost there.
I'm trying.
So not fighting is not the
feel like
solution.
Part of me doesn't want to.
It's always like this. Changing takes time.
I won't let you down. You hear me? I'm coming for you. Oh, I must go back there. I must stop this. Be brave.
I do not know that guy. I do not know that guy.
I'm on my way. Quick. No, the rats. I'm tired. I'm scared. I'm so scared this fight will end.
Nope, that didn't work properly.
I hate you lot. I'm sick of this.
They're not the enemy. Be at peace with yourself, please.
What do you want me to do, Hugo?
It's so hard, Hugo.
You can do it. Let go. For once, surrender.
What the fuck does
Take out
that
this
mean?
flame and join me.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Just
okay.
one extinguish.
Okay.
There! I get it! This is pointless! I surrender. I'm tired of all
Okay.
this.
So I kind of figured it out the moment they actually
Please,
spelled it
I
out for
need
me.
to see
It's like
you.
at the very same moment.
I'm proud of you.
Oh boy.
Where are you?
I'm here.
Hugo! Come! Come! I thought I'd never see you again.
Me too.
I was so scared.
But you've done it. Can you walk?
Yes. Do you know how to get out of here?
Yes. Come.
Let's go.
Are they being cooked in an oven? They might as well be. Like a rat oven. What if like Hugo is not Hugo
Let's
here?
leave this hell.
Also,
One way
hello
or
Anna. Welcome to the stream.
Alicia, I thought you were dead. I really did.
Okay, so it seems like
I know.
it is him.
I felt like I was all alone. So I made a mistake.
Hugo, we tried all we could.
But it's a big mistake. So many people are dying right now.
Yeah.
I can feel it. And it's just the beginning.
What?
Let's just get out of here. We can make it stop. We'll find Mother's house. And live. Really live.
But
we've earned it. This place feels familiar.
the way out is at the
Yeah,
very
it's
end.
the
Can I
camp.
do something for you?
Hello? We met already. Hey, what's going on with you?
It's the boy! He killed her!
I'm sorry.
Killed her? What the hell? What's going on?
She's right. I'm doing this.
How? I see no rats.
It's the mistake I made. It's what I've become.
Oh
Let's
boy.
not stay here. Come.
We need to fix this, Amicia.
We'll find a solution, but first we must get out of here.
Yes.
And how do you propose we do that, Amicia? We don't
Look
even
at
know
them.
what's going on. Oh Oh boy. Wait, do we go through the thing? Okay. Hello, Schnabel. Welcome,
I
welcome.
loved this place. And these people.
We are
have
in
to
rat
stop
hell.
I can't.
Just focus. You did it before.
Have you already forgotten?
It's a lie. It's the macula playing tricks.
I am the macula now.
Hot damn.
I am.
What?
Oh,
No.
you're back to Threen.
You know it could happen.
Well done.
It's too late.
No.
I let the macula take all of me. Now this is what happens.
This is what happens.
I know.
We must do something.
Oh no, the
We must
maple.
stop people from dying.
Maybe if we leave, it will stop.
Maybe if we go
Hugo,
back.
can it
No, it's
stop?
still.
I'm eating them, Amicia. Not just them, but all the others. And even more as the rats spread.
So this is the
Hang
end.
on.
Not completely. We have one chance. The last one.
Tell me.
What?
I'll do anything.
I think you know already.
Oh, we
You
have to
must
kill
stop
him.
me.
Yeah.
To stop the macula.
Hugo.
You got pushed back. That's okay. Oh boy. So far, Hugo is suggesting that the only way to stop this is
ask me
to
that.
kill
You're the
Hugo.
only one who can stop me from becoming a monster.
We're finishing
You're
that.
not a
It
monster.
seems like it
I
is
will
because we are currently in chapter 16 out of 18. We started out chapter 14, and chapter 14 and 15 like finished very quickly. They were very short chapters.
If I kill all I love.
I'm
all
thinking
these
maybe at the end of this path is the start of chapter 17, and then chapter 18 will be like kind of like an epilogue.
nice things
Maybe.
you showed me.
I understand, but
Please, Amicia.
I'll try.
Please, Amicia. Badonk.
All right.
Badonk. What now?
What now? Hugo, where are
Oh
you?
no.
Where
It's
are
up.
you?
Oh no.
I'm sorry, but you're ready now. To save everything.
Ready? How can I be ready?
Okay, I
for
think it's
this?
right there.
I know. But
Was to
I
be killed
can't
to stop the rats.
myself now.
Hugo himself. Yep.
Only you
Yeah.
can stop me.
Hugo.
Because
I love
he's
you.
merged with the
I've been happy with you.
main power of the rats.
Goodbye, Amicia.
I love you so much.
Oh no.
But when you're gone,
Only
There'll be
you can
nothing
prevent
else.
the rat plagues.
I'll be
Yeah.
alone.
Just when you thought this game could not get any heavier,
All alone.
the next part is child murder, apparently. What the fuck? At the hands of the player.
I can't.
Okay, she can't. She can't do it. Oh, sorry. Lucas is here. Hello.
Lucas.
I'm here.
Oh god. Did he hear Hugo's message as well? Like, did he go through what we went through? Where the fuck did he get? Yeah, exactly, right? What has he been through before he found us? All right, right behind. Yep, right up ahead.
Can you stand up?
Yes.
Smokey the Bear. It was an effective campaign because everybody remembers that. Wait, I think I... Oh my god.
He's there.
Yes.
Do you know what you have to do?
Yes.
Oh my god, look at that. Hugo is making way. He's allowing us to get to him. Everyone remembers Dare. Oh, I don't think I know Dare. Mainly because I don't live in those areas that use that thing. Oh my god. It's become very what art style is this? Like, you know, lots of roots, massive architecture, veins, all of that. What? There's a hole. What are we supposed to do?
We're here.
No
I
shit,
know.
Lucas. It's very... Wait, what now? Am I supposed to shoot? Oh, no! We're gonna have to do this manually? Can this just be a cutscene, please? Oh my god! No! Oh god. Oh my god. You wonder where that user is? I hope they've gone. They didn't get what they wanted from... Oh, what? Wait, no, this has to be a fake out, right? That's 16. Unless I'm misremembering the chapter numbers. No way. I'm sorry, I have to skip just in case. There we go. Legacy of the Darun family. Excuse me. That was cruel of them making us actually wind up the sling and then throw it. That's the end. It's saying it is, but I know that there's 2 more chapters after, including this one. So 17 and then 18. 1 year later. Oh wow. So they really did go to the Darun house in the mountains. Amicia sticking to her short hair. Did she and Sophia get married or something? Oh, that's Hugo's stool. Pixie cut, yeah, exactly.
Feels higher each time.
Sophia.
Oh, Sophia.
You came!
Of course. I wouldn't miss
Aw.
this. Careful. I smell like a goat.
Well, then welcome to your
Of all
land,
things to be
goat.
sentimental over.
How do you feel?
Well,
ready?
what's missing from the stool is what got me.
I guess so.
Are they
No
gonna
point
burn the
in wasting
cabin or
time,
something?
then.
So they're gonna sail
Wait.
together. Okay, is that what's gonna happen? Where is Lucas?
Well,
I like the
let's
cape.
go.
As you wish. I left the horses up there. So, what have you been up to these last months?
Walking, fixing the house, trying to exhaust
She
myself.
was gonna say she
it
she
work?
forgot the stool.
It's
Imagine, right? She
better.
brought the stool with her in
Yes.
her travels.
You had me pretty worried, you know.
I'm fine, Sophia. It's been a year.
Already.
It can easily be
And
right, exactly.
How's the bit?
That's what I discovered about myself sometimes, because like these huge emotional beats in a movie or in a game, I can see them coming from a mile away. That's the problem with some of the stories that I experience. They're great, but like some of them are telegraphed very clearly, so I know when they're coming. But then what gets me are like some details either before or after that emotional moment, and that's when I, feel it.
It's Muscari.
Good.
Is you love your granddad's spoon?
Legal
Aww.
trading these days.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I just want to live longer.
Really?
I like a quiet sea better than a storm. Speaking of which, we'll depart tomorrow.
Great. Great.
Okay.
Is our alchemist coming?
Lucas,
It's a realistic touch.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
exactly. It is. It is.
He's
It's
still
very.
on the road.
It's a very good,
Studying.
realistic
All by
touch.
himself. They grow up so fast.
he needed this.
I'm trying to remember which character this Pixicat reminds me of.
Getting chilly.
Let's pick up the pace a bit.
Okay. Run, little bastards, run! Imagine if there's actually multiple endings.
So,
Like,
do you
but
know
what
what we can
would
put
have?
you
Because
ashore?
Not
there's
yet.
no options. There's
I
no
think I'll
multiple
know when I come
choice
across the signs.
decisions
Of the macula.
that could
Yes.
change the ending. So
It
like,
leaves marks on things and people. I think I can find where the next carrier and protector will rise.
okay, and then she will help them.
The next plague. I want to set the path for them,
And
like
then she-
Aelia did for us.
She
No
arrives
use
in
telling you just to
2022.
rest, then.
None.
Fine.
When is the next plague after the bubonic one?
It smells so good. And the quiet.
Yes. I'll miss it.
I love games where they put you in a forest. I love walking through echo walks and forests. It just sets your mind at ease, you know?
Getting there.
Ah, horsey!
Boys, this is Amicia. Be kind to her. It's a special day.
Hi.
No one's gonna come out of the bushes, Amicia.
Can you give me some time? I have one last thing to do.
Is it gonna be
Take
a
as
flower
much as you want.
or a feather?
My back still hurts from the road.
No storm coming?
You're the only one I see.
It won't take too long. It's going
What's
to be
the
all
next
right.
objective? Reach the summit? What? We just climbed down, Amicia.
No.
Imagine when we get to the summit, she jumps down. It's like, what? Excuse me.
The sea will look so flat compared to this.
Aye. That's true enough. And becomes the next wisdom. Wait, is that a Wheel of Time reference where she jumps into the river?
Come on, you're guessing there.
Yes, it is. Okay, I'm glad I caught that. Because I've only ever read the first book. And I've seen the first season. And I have no idea what's gonna happen in the second season because that's the second book. I think? Yeah. Oh, she can't become the next wisdom. She has no hair.
It's me. I'm coming in.
Oh my god. I think we're going to Hugo's I think we're going to Hugo's grave.
It's going to be all right.
Oh my god, it's there. It's a cairn. Look at all those birds.
Hey.
Oh my god. If she had
They
kept
didn't
talking,
used to
it
come
would be
here
less
before.
emotional. But the silence is like, oh. I was thinking, who? Yeah, exactly. When I asked myself that, who is she talking to? And then when I got to the answer,
I always knew you'd be
I
good at
figured out
making
where she
friends.
was going. There's feathers.
I wasn't sure I was ready, but Sophia's here.
That's the Darun family crest.
I'm sorry. Why is it so hard?
You wonder when she's talking to a pile of rock. Hugo turned into rocks, I guess.
We never backed down, right? We held. May this earth remember how much you loved it. May it remember all you gave to protect it. I remember. And I won't let it be forgotten.
Oh my god. I know, right? She was about to burst into an, or what do you call this? That sound of music. Or Three Dog Night. Ooh. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Which Three Dog Night? That's a good. I have no idea actually. We can look it up. You're just being goofy. Nah, it's okay. Wait, are you just being goofy? Is that a pun for a goofy movie? A mystery dog night from a goofy movie or something? I don't know. I'm kidding. Ugh. This is also like tears coming from, because I've recently just seen the finale for House of the Dragon and I didn't cry then. Like, this is just all of that finally coming out. Sorry about that. There might be a chapter 18 after this one. I don't know. Also great. It would it be how great would it be if they took the characters you met and had them do a big dance at the end, right? Yeah, exactly. And then Hugo would be there with like a caved in head. All of the people we killed would look exactly how they would look like if they when they died. Yeah, there's a new one. Oh, is it the modern day? I can hear machinery. You dark homie. Oh no, the new carrier is born. Is A Plague Tale 3 gonna be in the modern day, or at least near the 21st century? Because that's like a heart monitor I can hear, or like, a hospital device. Adventure completed. There is a new game plus. Okay. A special paint for the crossbow. Okay. We missed 5 things from the collection. 3, 6, 9. 9 pieces from the souvenir. The Rattening. A Plague Tale 3 COVID. What are we gonna play next as a palate cleanser? Oh my god. At least there's a chapter selection. So there, at least you can check which one. Plague Tale 3 Ratatouille. Exactly. Oh, that would be funny though. Like instead of the man controlling the rat would be controlling the man. What did I just press? It's so funny how the closed caption has not yet it does still half of the time does not understand what I'm saying. It always gets there's always something wrong with the caption at some point, like at some level. Okay, at least we got a souvenir. The Cradle of Centuries. Ah, this one is the return. The bloodline, of course. Oh, we just need to find a flower. The thing is, if I replay a chapter, I don't think I can just exit the moment I find the thing. Oh, maybe I can. I don't know. I don't know. I'll look into the completionist guideline for or whatever for A Plague Tale Requiem, and then we're definitely gonna go back to this either on stream or off stream. For the completion. Wait, how many achievements did we get from? Okay, is it okay? Hang on. Where is Xbox? Ah. Oof. This game has me traumatized. We are at 32% achievements. Okay, not bad. Oh wait, there is one short game I think that I have installed. It's also horror, or I think, yeah, it's kind of grim. That's what I know about it. It's called uh that's what it's called. Is it called? We can use that. We can play that just so we don't, like, we don't transition into a game that's like wildly different, but hopefully a little bit lighter, not as emotionally intense. I can handle cosmic horror, not, emotional damage. Do I have these? Because it has 3 DLCs. Ah. Okay, so the first chapter is free, which I have. Then they released. Oh no, wait! I think they're different from each. They're unconnected from each. Okay, let's try. Hi and bye. Oh, hello and goodbye, Wrath. You missed the moment when I fucking cried my eyes out. Good thing I didn't bawl. I was so close to bawling. It's just that, the awareness of being on stream that stopped me from just losing my shit. Okay, hang on. Let's. Um, excuse me. I'm sorry if I'm sniffing. You saw the part where Arno died? Ah, okay, okay, okay. Oh, you were there? You were pretty early then. Yeah, Arno died, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Arno is dead. At least, I'm glad that Sophia didn't bite it, though, so that's good. What the heck? What the heck? Hang on. Sorry, I'm looking for something. I can't. Seems. All right, Murat. Do your best with whatever you need to do next. I'm gonna go here. So we're gonna be switching games. It's very early. We finished at around the 2 hour mark. I'm gonna be labeling my stream info. Done with Requiem? I am done with Requiem, in fact. Okay. Have you been lurking, or did you just arrive? Either way, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. I'm just relabeling the information. Ugh. Right, this is probably like 30 minutes. It's a short game, as far as I know. Does it have achievements? It does. Okay, it has 6 achievements. Let's see if we can get them stream. Deep breaths. Okay. Game capture. There you go. We're gonna be playing an eldritch horror called Dagon or Dagon. I don't know how scary it is, but it's cosmic horror, so it's probably like weird, scary, that kind of game, you know? Doesn't have sound? Was lurking and you were watching anime. Ooh! What anime was it? Ooh, trivia. Oh, okay. Options, right. Audio. Other. Okay, I think this. I am writing this under an appreciable mental strain, since by tonight I shall be no more. Old ones, yep, exactly, the old ones. Let's go see which old ones we're gonna find. Dagon is a faithful interactive adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft's work, focused on story and atmosphere. You will not find difficult choices, action sequences, or inventory management here, which is good. We don't need that stress. And movement is limited to progressing through locations along with the plot. Okay, so we're just gonna be right along for the ride.
I am writing this under an appreciable mental strain, since by tonight I shall be no more.
Thank God there's a voiceover. During the game, you will encounter interactive elements. Some of them will allow you to continue your journey. Others reveal interesting facts about the original short story, its historical background, and the author. Some of the trivia is hidden. In order to find these secrets, focus your eyes and look for the Elder sign. Okay, this one. Oh yeah, sweet, here.
Penniless, and at the end of my supply of the drug which alone makes life endurable, I can bear the torture no longer, and shall cast myself from this garret window into the squalid street below.
Squalid street below. Alright. I can't move forward, it seems. Okay. So
Do
that
not
was...
think from my slavery to morphine that I am a weakling or a degenerate.
Morphine.
When you have read these hastily scrawled pages, you may guess, though never fully realize, why it is that I must have forgetfulness or death.
Or death. Alright. Morphine entered into use in the 19th century and was routinely administered to treat severe pain during the American Civil War, 1861 to 1865, and World War I, 1914 to 1918. It was also sold without restrictions until 1914. Morphine became more popular after the invention of the hypodermic syringe around 1854. Friedrich Serturner, who first isolated the substance, originally named it morphium, after Morpheus, the Greek god associated with dreams. At the time when Dagon was published, morphine, I'm gonna say morphine because that's how the main character says it. At the time when Dagon was published, morphine abuse, known as soldier's disease, already posed a big problem in the United States.
It was in one of the most open and least frequented parts of the broad Pacific that the packet of which I was supercargo fell a victim to the German sea raider.
They got raided. No. Dagon was written around a month after the United States entered World War I. Lovecraft was actively interested in its course. He composed many poems in which he gave encouragement to soldiers and commented on the events unfolding in Europe. He tried to enlist in the army, which he mentions in one of the letters to Reinhard Kleiner. Some time ago, impressed by my entire uselessness in the world, I resolved to attempt enlistment despite my almost invalid condition. I argued that if I chose a regiment soon to depart for France, my sheer nervous force, which is not inconsiderable, might sustain me till a bullet or piece of shrapnel could more conclusively and effectively dispose of me. Letters to Reinhard Kleiner, H.P. Lovecraft. But even though he passed the physical exam, his mother prevented him from going to the war. She has threatened to go to any lengths, legal or otherwise, if I do not reveal all the ills which unfit me for the army. I am Providence, the life and times of H.P. Lovecraft. S.T. Joshi. Any more? Oh boy. Hello, well, that was loud.
The Great War was then at its very beginning, and the ocean forces of the Hun had not completely sunk to their later degradation. So that our vessel was made a legitimate prize, whilst we of her crew were treated with all the fairness and consideration due us as naval prisoners.
Anything to be... Oh, wait. Ugh. The Huns were Central Asian nomads who established dominion in Europe and invaded the Roman Empire in the 5th century AD. They were known as brutal, deadly warriors and masters of quick raids who also developed powerful composite bows, lassos, and early siege weapons. During World War I, the British used the word Hun as a synonym for Germans in order to emphasize their brutality. Jesus Christ. However, the term originated when the German Emperor Wilhelm II gave a speech to his troops on the 27th of July 1900 before they embarked to China. Should you encounter the enemy, he will be defeated. No quarter will be given. Prisoners will not be taken. Whoever falls into your hands is forfeited. Just as 1,000 years ago, the Huns under their king Attila made a name for themselves, one that even today makes them seem mighty in history and legend. May the name German be affirmed by you in such a way in China that no Chinese will ever again dare to look cross-eyed at the German. The refusal to take prisoners was a clear breach of the laws and customs of war adopted during the First Hague Convention of 1899. Already the rules of war is broken like a year after it's been established. What the fuck?
So liberal, indeed, was the discipline of our captors, that 5 days after we were taken, I managed to escape alone in a small boat with water and provisions for a good length of time.
He escaped. What have we got to? Nothing. Okay. I guess. Okay, we don't have any trinket or so whatever trivia to find here.
When I finally found myself adrift and free, I had but little idea of my surroundings. Never a competent navigator, I could only guess vaguely by the sun and stars that I was somewhat south of the equator. Of the longitude, I knew nothing, and no island or coastline was in sight.
Oh. Nothing, no trivia to find. Oh, I can hear something like in the background. Like, what the fuck is that sound? Wait a minute, what's going on? Okay, I suppose nothing.
The weather kept fair, and for uncounted days I drifted aimlessly beneath the scorching sun, waiting either for some passing ship or to be cast on the shores of some habitable land.
What is that sound? What the heck? That's so creepy. Okay, sorry. If I'm swinging the camera around, it's because I'm looking for... Ah, there we go. Dagon was written in July 1917 and first published in 1919 in The Vagrant, an amateur magazine focused on the supernatural. The story is the first of his stories that introduce an element from the Cthulhu mythos, Dagon itself. A pagan cult worshipping Dagon later appears in the shadow over Innsmouth, one of Lovecraft's most popular works. 1917 is also the year when he wrote The Tomb, a story about Jervis Dudley, a daydreamer who discovers a mysterious mausoleum in the woods by his house and becomes obsessed with it. You think you've read this one? Ooh, I haven't read any of Lovecraft's works. I've consumed works inspired by Lovecraft, but not the original source, not the original material. These two works marked Lovecraft's return to short story writing after he burned most of his attempts at the genre 9 years prior and decided to concentrate on poetry. Lovecraft stated that it was his friend, William Paul Cook, a literary publisher and critic, who convinced him to start writing weird fiction again.
But neither ship nor land appeared, and I began to despair in my solitude upon the heaving vastness of unbroken blue.
What's the tomb about? I mean, like, you know, besides it being the tomb.
The change happened whilst I slept.
What?
Its details I shall never know. For my slumber, though troubled and dream-infested, was continuous.
The guy, yeah. That's primarily what's preventing me from actively seeking out his work, because I know he's not a great person, like by any means. Oh no, what the fuck? Did we all turn into this? Because this is just not me. This is not one thing. This is multiple things. Where? I don't see any trivia. It might be missable though. Don't wanna risk moving on just yet. Oh, there's a Nautilus shell. It keeps going to a tomb into the woods. Without accidentally lying. What? But that's interesting. Okay.
When at last I awoke, it was to discover myself half sucked into a slimy expanse of hellish black mire, which extended about me in monotonous undulations as far as I could see.
It's squishy, yes.
And in which my boat lay grounded some distance away.
Yeah, that's the boat.
Though one might well imagine that my first sensation would be of wonder at so prodigious and unexpected a transformation of scenery.
Oh wait,
I
no.
was in reality more horrified than astonished.
I thought he transformed. No, he did not transform. The sea transformed into this or whatever.
For there was in the air and in the rotting soil a sinister quality which chilled me to the very core.
It's been a while since you read them. When was the last time though? Was it for school or just for the heck of it?
The region was putrid with the carcasses of decaying fish and of other less describable things which I saw protruding from the nasty mud of the unending plain.
Imagine if this had a bigger budget and then the entire thing would just be tentacles.
Perhaps I should not hope to convey in mere words the unutterable hideousness that can dwell in absolute silence and barren immensity.
You like this actual story? Yeah, it's Dagon. You couldn't remember the name. Interesting. Which one's your favorite Lovecraft work so far?
There was nothing within hearing, and nothing in sight, save a vast reach of black slime.
Yeah.
Yet the very completeness of the stillness and the homogeneity of the landscape
Oh, no, it's
oppressed me
supposed
with
to
a
be this
nauseating
empty. Okay.
fear. The sun was blazing down from a sky which seemed to me almost black in its cloudless cruelty, as though reflecting the inky marsh beneath my feet.
Alright. Is there anything? No, we're not gonna go to the boat just yet. Ew. Aha. Dagon seems to be inspired by Fishhead, a short novel by Irvin S. Cobb about unnatural affinities between a hybrid idiot and the strange fish of an isolated lake. Supernatural horror in literature, H.P. Lovecraft. You read several together. Ah, okay. You have the book right there. Nice. Go. And Lovecraft's dream about a strange island emerging from the ocean and him crawling in the ooze that covered its surface. I dreamed that whole hideous scroll and can yet feel the ooze sucking me down. In defense of Dagon, H.P. Lovecraft. Lovecraft's interest in the topic stemmed from his aversion to fish and sea smells. Aversion to more than just that, I'm sure. In his own words, I have hated fish and feared the sea and everything connected with it since I was 2 years old. But I cannot recall what earlier experience gave me such a profound and lasting aversion to the sea and seafood. Because you were a bitch, that's why. Yeah, what the fuck? Ugh. I did not like that sound.
As I crawled into the stranded boat, I realized that only one theory could explain my position. Through some unprecedented volcanic upheaval, a portion of the ocean floor must have been thrown to the surface, exposing regions for which innumerable millions of years had lain hidden under unfathomable watery depths.
You had to return. Hello, random. Welcome. It's a different game now. I'm not sure when you popped off. But yeah, we're playing a different game now because we finished Requiem.
So great was the extent of the new land which had risen beneath me that I could not detect the faintest noise of the surging ocean, straining my ears as I might.
So he couldn't hear the ocean anymore. You like Call of Cthulhu and Dagon a lot, but Celephais... Ooh! I've not heard of Celephais.
Nor were there any seafowl to prey upon the dead things.
What what do you call this? The Lovecraft-inspired fiction that I'm most recently enjoying is the Magnus Archives on Spotify. Volcanic eruptions sometimes result in the creation of islands. Most of them are transient and erode after some time, but some prove permanent. The floating pumice, porous rock created when superheated, pressurized rock is ejected from a volcano can move across long distances and transport barnacles and macroalgae that cling to it. In 2001, rafts of pumice, created during the eruption of a volcano near Tonga, Polynesia, eventually reached Australia. Ooh. Polaris, see, get stuff mixed up. Yeah, because you read them, several together. And some of them are quite short, right? So it's easy to confuse one title for the other. Alright, let's move forward.
For several hours I sat thinking or brooding in the boat, which lay upon its side and afforded a slight shade as the sun moved across the heavens.
Oh no.
As the day progressed, the ground lost some of its stickiness and seemed likely to dry sufficiently for traveling purposes in a short time.
Okay.
That night I slept but little,
Yuck.
and the next day I made for myself a pack containing food and water, preparatory to an overland journey in search of the vanished sea and possible rescue.
Right, where do we go? This is the exit. But what are Celephais and Polaris about? If, you know, if it's possible to describe what they are in without spoiling them. Where is the... Wait, is there nothing? Okay. I doubt it.
On the third morning, I found the soil dry enough to walk upon with ease.
Ugh.
The odor of the fish was maddening, but I was too much concerned with graver things to mind so slight an evil, and set out boldly for an unknown goal.
Right? Going up ahead, but before that, a quick scan of the area. Nothing. Yuck.
All day.
Options, hang on. Oh, I can't see my codex from here.
I forged steadily westward.
Oh no, look at those.
Guided by a faraway hummock which rose higher than any other elevation on the rolling desert.
You can't remember. You just read a little bit of Sparky. Oh, okay. Yeah, I suppose if it's a while ago, we're bound to have forgotten what it would be about. You don't want to spoil you don't want to spoil yourself about this game, perhaps. Yeah, makes sense. Wait, okay, so far there's no trivia to find. We're oh my god, look at that. Spider crab, maybe? A whale! Oh my god, why did they have to make the whale look at us?
That night, I encamped, and on the following day still travelled toward the hummock, though that object seemed scarcely nearer than when I had first espied it.
You remember? Ooh, let's see, because it says that it's a faithful adaptation of the story. So let's see. The creator of the Cthulhu mythos and the fictional underwater city of how do you read this again? Riley, right? It's Riley, right? Was convinced that life could not exist at the bottom of the ocean because the water pressure could make it uninhabitable. Today we know that the darkest depths of the ocean are home to many peculiar organisms. The deepest dwelling fish we have discovered so far, the Mariana snailfish, can live about 8,000 meters, more than 26,000 feet, below the ocean's surface, in never-ending darkness and at hellishly crushing pressures hundreds of times stronger than those found at sea level. Upon glancing at the modern photos of deep-sea creatures such as the anglerfish, the fangtooth, or the viperfish, and their truly Lovecraftian characteristics, it's hard not to find some irony in this. Oh no, sorry, so you can read something and forget it. I suppose it's... Sometimes I wish that I forget what the book is about so I can enjoy it again as though I'm reading it for the first time.
By the fourth evening, I attained the base of the mound, which turned out to be much higher than it had appeared from a distance.
Oh boy. Is this gonna be the back of a creature or something?
An intervening valley setting it out in sharper relief from the general surface. Too weary to ascend, I slept in the shadow of the hill. I know not why my dreams were so wild that night.
Well, maybe because you're in the ocean of slime.
But ere the waning and fantastically gibbous moon had risen far above the eastern plain, I was awake in a cold perspiration, determined to sleep no more.
No more.
Such visions as I had experienced were too much for me to endure again. And in the glow of the moon I saw how unwise I had been to travel by day.
Why?
Without the glare of the parching sun, my journey would have cost me less energy.
Okay.
Indeed, I now felt quite able to perform the ascent which had deterred me at sunset.
Okay.
Picking up my pack, I started for the crest of the eminence.
For the eminence. Right. So we pick up our pack, but there's something to look at first. Aha. Contrary to popular opinion, Lovecraft was not an ever-frowning, eccentric, grumpy loner. He considered himself to be a person who appreciated humor. Moreover, he would often meet with friends in his apartment or at various cafes in Brooklyn and Manhattan. At times, his social life was so intensive his work would suffer for months. There was a point when he finally decided he needed to put an end to daily meetings and loitering in New York cafeterias and resorted to hiding at home and reading with the main room light turned off, pretending he wasn't there whenever a friend knocked on his door. He also had another method of deterring his guests, which involved greeting them in a bathrobe, with an unmade bed visible in the background and piles of papers scattered across the floor. Okay. How is that supposed to deter
I have
people?
said that the unbroken monotony of the rolling plain was a source of vague horror to me.
Okay.
But I think my horror was greater when I gained the summit of the mound and looked down the other side into an immeasurable pit or canyon.
A pit.
Whose black recesses the moon had not yet soared high enough to illumine.
God.
I felt myself on the edge of the world,
Yeah.
peering over the rim into a fathomless chaos of eternal
What
night.
the fuck?
Through my terror ran curious reminiscences of Paradise Lost, and of Satan's hideous climb through the unfashioned realms of darkness. As the moon climbed higher in the sky, I began to see that the slopes of the valley were not quite so perpendicular as I had imagined.
Like they had just woken him. I suppose, like it would be awkward, like, oh god, you just woke up. You haven't even dressed. Because I was thinking, like, because he was, okay, so he woke, he would greet him in a bathrobe with, like, messy sheets. And then I thought he would be pretending that he was with someone. And then he couldn't get away from them because, you know. Okay, I'm looking for, hang on, I'm looking for trivia, maybe in the rocks again. It's not. Okay.
Ledges and outcroppings of rock afforded fairly easy footholds for a descent, whilst after a drop of only a few hundred feet, the declivity became very gradual.
Any okay, doesn't seem to be.
Urged on by an impulse which I cannot definitely analyze, I scrambled with difficulty down the rocks and stood on the gentler slope beneath, gazing into the Stygian deeps, where no light had yet penetrated.
That's a structure right there. It's a, you know, it's an angular structure.
All at once, my attention was captured by a vast and singular object on the opposite slope, which rose steeply about 100 yards ahead of me. An object that gleamed whitely in the newly bestowed rays of the ascending moon.
Oof, this darkness is oppressive.
That it was merely a gigantic piece of stone, I soon assured myself.
Well, why is it rectangle then?
But I was conscious of a distinct impression that its contour and position were not altogether the work of nature.
Exactly.
A closer scrutiny filled me with sensations I cannot express.
Oh, we're gonna go straight for it, huh? Okay. Alright.
For despite its enormous magnitude, and its position in an abyss which had yawned at the bottom of the sea since the world was young, I perceived beyond a doubt that the strange object was a well-shaped monolith, whose massive bulk had known the workmanship and perhaps the worship of living and thinking creatures. Dazed and frightened, yet not without a certain thrill of the scientist's or archaeologist's delight, I examined my surroundings more closely.
Orcish delight. I'm sorry, why did I think that? Okay, let's proceed.
The moon, now near the zenith, shone weirdly and vividly above the towering steeps that hemmed in the chasm.
There are 4 faces. Yuck.
And revealed the fact that a far-flung body of water flowed at the bottom, winding out of sight in both directions and almost lapping my feet as I stood on the slope. Across the chasm, the wavelets washed the base of the Cyclopean monolith.
Why did he describe it as Cyclopean? Is it because of just the height? Shouldn't it just be a Titanic monolith?
On whose surface I could now trace both inscriptions and crude sculptures.
Yeah. All right.
The writing was in a system of hieroglyphics unknown to me and unlike anything I'd ever seen in books. Consisting for the most part of conventionalized aquatic symbols such as fishes, eels, octopi, crustaceans, mollusks, whales, and the like. Several characters obviously represented marine things which are unknown to the modern world. But whose decomposing forms I had observed on the ocean-risen plain.
Yeah.
It was the pictorial carving, however, that did most to hold me spellbound.
Dagon contains many themes and storytelling methods that Lovecraft developed in his later works, such as telling the story through carvings at the Mountains of Madness, the Nameless City. Journals and characters' notes, the shadow out of time, the haunter of the dark, islands emerging from the ocean, the call of Cthulhu, or fictional beings and deities based on real events and mythologies. Miko in the Whisperer in Darkness is also considered the origin of the popular Cthulhu myth. What do you mean it's also it is the Why would it be called Cthulhu mythos if it did not come from him? This is a weird sentence. Some of Lovecraft's other stories also conclude in a manner similar to Dagon. But let's skip the details in order not to spoil the ending. Okay.
Plainly visible across the intervening water on account of their enormous size were an array of bas-reliefs whose subjects would have excited the envy of a doré. I think that these things were supposed to depict men, at least a certain sort of men.
Mermaids?
Though the creatures were shown disporting like fishes in the waters of some marine grotto.
Yeah.
Or paying homage at some monolithic shrine, which appeared to be under the waves as well. Of their faces and forms I dare not speak in detail, for the mere remembrance makes me grow faint.
Wait, so he makes this out alive.
Grotesque beyond the imagination of a Poe or a Bulwer.
Grotesque beyond the imagination of a Poe or a Bulwer. Wow. What a shame.
They were damnably human in general outline, despite webbed hands and feet, shockingly wide and flabby lips, glassy, bulging eyes, and other features less pleasant to recall. Curiously enough, they seem to have been chiseled badly out of proportion with their scenic background, for one of the creatures was shown in the act of killing a whale, represented as but little larger than himself.
Yeah, oh my god. It's as big as a whale.
I remarked, as I say, their grotesqueness and strange size, but in a moment decided that they were merely the imaginary gods of some primitive fishing or seafaring tribe. Some tribe whose last descendant had perished eras before the first ancestor of the Piltdown or Neanderthal man was born.
Okay.
Awestruck at this unexpected glimpse into a past beyond the conception of the most daring anthropologist, I stood musing whilst the moon cast queer reflections on the silent channel before me. Then, suddenly,
Oh God, what?
I saw it.
What?
With only a slight churning to mark
Oh,
its
no.
rise to the surface, the thing slid into view above the dark waters. Vast, Polyphemus-like and loathsome,
Yeah,
it
it's
darted like a
huge.
stupendous monster of nightmares to the monolith, about which it flung its gigantic scaly arms, the while it bowed its hideous head and gave vent to certain measured sounds. I think I went mad then.
Yeah, I mean,
Of my frantic ascent of the slope and cliff, and of my delirious journey back to the stranded boat, I remember little.
is it gonna follow us, I wonder?
I believe I sang a great deal and laughed oddly when I was unable to sing.
What?
I have indistinct recollections of a great storm sometime after I reached the boat. At any rate, I know that I heard pearls of thunder and other tones which nature utters only in her wildest moods.
I have to pee, but I know it's almost over.
When I came out of the shadows, I was in a San Francisco hospital,
Oh.
brought thither by the captain of the American ship which had picked up my boat in mid-ocean.
Hmm.
In my delirium, I had said much, but found that my words had been given scant attention. Of any land upheaval in the Pacific, my rescuers knew nothing, nor did I deem it necessary to insist upon a thing which I knew they could not believe.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna go pee. I need to pee real bad. back. We are back. We are back. Right, so we're in the hospital, yeah? What's gonna happen next? Oh my god, is it gonna come after us? Even though we've already escaped it, technically. Lovecraft considered himself an atheist and absolute materialist, which he attributed partly to his early childhood interest in astronomy and science in general. In his own words, I am indeed an absolute materialist so far as actual belief goes, with not a shred of credence in any form of supernaturalism, religion, spiritualism, transcendentalism, metempsychosis, or immortality. All I say is that I think it is damned unlikely that anything like a central cosmic will. All I say is that I think it is damned unlikely that anything like a central cosmic. These lines are not meant to be spoken out loud. They're just, and you can tell that these are just written. All I say is that I think it is damned well unlikely that anything like a central cosmic will, a spiritual world, or an eternal survival of personality exists. They are the most preposterous and unjustified of all guesses which can be made about the universe, and I am not enough of a hair-splitter to pretend that I don't regard them as errant and negligible moonshine. In theory, I am an agnostic, but pending the appearance of radical evidence, I must be classed practically and provisionally as an atheist. Sources: against religion, the atheist against religion, the atheist writings of H.P. Lovecraft, mythos, the myths and tales, blah 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 blah. If it's the actual Lovecraftian horror, Cthulhu wouldn't even have to chase you. Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, he's already crazy. I think he said as much. So yeah. Okay. Bloop.
Once I sought out a celebrated ethnologist.
But it would be great, like, for the sake of the game, if we get like some visuals of what drives him mad. Gotta drop a hot lurk. Stay hot, Mile. Thank you so much for the lurk.
And amused him with peculiar questions regarding the ancient Philistine legend of Dagon, the fish god.
Dagon, the fish god. I see. I did wonder why the creature's name is Dagon, because it is based on existing mythology. Yeah, Dagon was the main deity of the Philistines, worshipped throughout the Middle East as the ancient god of fertility and crops. In Hebrew, the word Dagon was a common noun for grain. The rulers of Akkad, Mesopotamia, chose him as the patron saint of their war conquests. He also appeared as the judge of the dead in an Assyrian poem and an underworld prison warder in one of the Babylonian texts. He is often mistakenly taken for a fish god due to the wrong interpretation of his name, as in Hebrew the word dag means fish. In H.P. Lovecraft's works, Dagon is an underwater deity ruling over the deep ones, a humanoid race with fish traits that presides in the oceans. He is worshipped by a secret cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Okay.
But soon perceiving that he was hopelessly conventional, I did not press my inquiries.
Imagine being called hopelessly conventional. Burn. Anything of here? I'm sorry, I'm looking around for trivia. Ooh, there we go, the Necronomicon. August Derleth was an American writer and an anthologist. He also befriended Lovecraft and published many of his works through his company Arkham House. Although he greatly contributed to the popularization of the author's works after his death, he is surrounded by numerous controversies. One of his most questionable decisions involved introducing the good versus evil doctrine. Derleth was a devout Catholic to the Cthulhu mythos, which contrasted with Lovecraft's view of the world in his approach to cosmic horror. As a result, the author's works are often misunderstood and misrepresented in today's culture. It is also worth noting that Lovecraft was never really interested in creating a mythology, and the term Cthulhu mythos was coined by Derleth after the author left the mortal plane. Lovecraft's attempts to find a job in 1925 were influenced by advice he received from friends. Among others, he started freelancing for a marketing magazine, where he would write announcements and commercials. Feel free to judge his copywriting skills for yourself. From an ad for Curtis Woodwork. Curtis Woodwork embraces both the Curtis Woodwork embraces both the usual structural units and the cleverest contrivances of built-in or permanent furniture, such as bookcases, dressers, buffets, and cupboards. Every model is conceived and created with the purest art, ripest scholarship, and mellowest craftsmanship, which energetic enterprise can command. And made to blah 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 blah. Wow, this is boring. It's a boring review. It's fine. It's for Woodwork anyway. It's not supposed to be exciting stuff. Whoops. These days, the word scientist is a widely accepted term, but at the time Dagon was published, it was subject to a wide debate. After the author used it in the story, critics pointed out that man of science was a more appropriate term to employ. He admitted, in defense of Dagon, that if Dagon were to be reprinted, he would indeed use the phrase they suggested. Scientist was coined as an analog to artist, to be used when referring to those studying different branches of science. Yet in the 19th and early 20th century, scientific researchers in Great Britain and the United States were of the opinion that man of science, resembling the term man of letters, was the only proper choice. Among other things, it was gender specific, indicating that science was an endeavor to be pursued only by one sex. Out of all the Lovecraftians, who do I think is the scariest? I don't know any of them besides besides Dagon and Cthulhu. I have not read any of the original Lovecraft works. I am just I watch and read and listen to works inspired by it. So yeah. Because he's a horrible person, that's why I can't bear to read his works knowing knowing the subtext beyond the actual text, because he wrote that because he was a racist. You know, it's like, what the fuck. The term scientist became more accepted only after World War II, and man of science started fading into obscurity as an old-fashioned synonym. Okay, where do we go next? Oh, we know where we want to go next. We just figure out there are other things we can find.
It is at night.
Oh, I'm back here.
Especially when the moon is gibbous and waning, that I see the thing.
Azathoth. How would you describe Azathoth? Although I understand that, you know, they cannot be described.
I tried morphine.
I thought you said morphine. You said morphine earlier. Now you say morphine? Make up your mind, mister. It's stated that all of reality is just within history. Ooh.
But the drug has given only transient surcease, and has drawn me into its clutches as a hopeless slave. So now I am to end it all, having written a full account for the information or the contemptuous amusement of my fellow men.
Okay. So he's gonna overdose himself with morphine. Imagine him waking up and we all go poof. I mean, if that's the case, I mean, you know, for the sake of the mythos, I wouldn't mind. It would be great if he woke up now, actually. Lovecraft hated tobacco, even though he used to smoke when he was 12 in order to look and feel like an adult. In his correspondence with friend Reinhard Kleiner, he claims that he quit as soon as he started wearing long pants. What does that mean? He also had a very strong opinion about alcohol, as evidenced by his letter to Zelia Brown, dated 13th February 1928. As for the matter of drinking, I have never tasted intoxicating liquor, and never intend to. Having a strong aesthetic disgust Having a strong aesthetic disgust at anything which blunts or coarsens the delicate natural equipoise of the evolved human intellect and imagination. Drinking excited my Drinking excited my personal repugnance. Hence I don't drink. Let the herd do what they will. I am rather in favor of prohibition. The prohibition of any one antisocial force as well as of any other. Okay. No more work. Exactly. No more work. No more pandemic and everything. And
Often,
everything
I
else
ask
besides.
myself if it could not all have been a pure phantasm. A mere freak of fever as I lay sun-stricken and raving in the open boat after my escape from the German man-of-war. This I ask myself, but ever does there come before me a hideously vivid vision in reply.
No.
I cannot think of the deep sea without shuddering at the nameless things that may at this very moment be crawling.
Oh shit.
Worshipping their ancient stone idols and carving their own detestable likenesses on submarine obelisks of water-soaked granite. I dream of a day when they may rise above the billows to drag down into their reeking talons the remnants of puny, war-exhausted mankind. Of a day when the land shall sink and the dark ocean shall ascend amidst universal pandemonium.
Oh well. Ding 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 ding.
The end is near.
His heart is slowing down. Cthulhu would be bad. He wouldn't even need to kill you. You'd almost likely do it yourself.
I hear a noise at the door, as of some immense slippery body lumbering against it.
Yuck. Hang on. Okay, right. Oh, wait. Aha! I almost missed that one. At another house where people were stirring, he asked questions about the gods and whether they danced often under Lerion. But the farmer and his wife would only make this elder sign and tell him the way to Nir and Ultar. The dream quest of unknown Kadath, H.P. Lovecraft. Elder sign is a protective symbol that can be found in various works of pop culture, usually represented by a 5-pointed star with an eye flame symbol in its center. For example, in games inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's writings, it is supposed to ward away all kinds of cosmic horrors. However, this is a later version of the sign, created by the author's friend, writer Auguste Derleth. In our game, we have used the original symbol as designed by Lovecraft in the form of a 6-pointed branch, which is sometimes included in letters to his friends. Ooh.
It shall not find me.
Gluck, gluck, gluck.
God, that hand! The window! The window!
Ew. Ta-da! Achievement unlocked. We hope you enjoyed immersing yourself in our little pool of cosmic horror. We would appreciate it if you took a moment to rate Dagon and check out our other games and DLCs. Ta-da! There. There is another game. I don't have it, but there is... Did he jump out? He did. He jumped out the window. There is another game I'm interested in. I think it's Call of Cthulhu or something similar. The one that had an issue because of copyright and stuff, I think, or something issue. But there's a developer issue with Frogware Games. Typical Cthulhu response. Call of... Is it not Call of Cthulhu? I'm looking at my Steam list right now. Wish list, I should say. There we go. Call of Cthulhu. Which I'm interested in seeing. This one. Wait, let's exit the game. Exit to. There we go. Is it? Wait, is it where cyanide focus? It's the one that I'm thinking. Okay, this looks cool. Tabletop style mechanics. Ooh, what does that mean? Looks cool. I like the green yellow vibe of it. The Call of Cthulhu. I think there's a better trailer without the freaking reviews.
All life is only a set of pictures in the brain, amongst which there is no difference betwixt those born of real things and those born of inward dreamings.
Cthulhu.
Who knows the end?
Who knows?
What has risen may sink, and what has sunk may rise.
Anyway, I think that's where I will be ending the stream tonight. I don't have an end of the game. I can play a third game, but I'd rather not.
Regarding Sarah Hawkins' death, you will be handsomely compensated.
You'll be handsomely compensated. Anyway, let's look for someone to raid. We will be back tomorrow for Scorn. So we finished A Plague Tale Requiem. We've cried our eyes out. And now we are ready for tomorrow's game, which is gonna be Scorn. And on Monday, we're gonna be playing Outlast. Outlast or... Oh wait, we're gonna be playing Amnesia, probably. So yeah. But first, let's figure out who to raid out. Alright, let's raid out to Crocodile's game. So he's currently playing something very chill, or I don't know, as at least compared to, you know, something like Plague Tale. They're playing Nino Kuni, The Wrath of the White Witch. I have no idea what it is. Although I am vaguely aware of what Nino Kuni is as a game, but I've never played it. I don't know if I want to play it, but it looks cool. Anyway, let's raid out to Crocodiles. Here are the raid messages for those who want to drop them into their chat when we arrive. If you are a subscriber, you can copy the second message instead. But yeah, as I said, we will be back for one last stream for this week tomorrow on for Scorn. I'm not sure how long the game is. I think it's a short game, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to finish it in one stream. So we might want to dedicate 2 Fridays for that one. But anyway, thank you everyone who dropped by. Well done for those who redeemed 1 toward and 3 and so on and so forth. And I appreciate everyone who joined me in the journey for Plague Tale Requiem and also for this one, Dagon. But yeah, I look forward to hanging out with you guys for future games. But now, let's go. Bye bye.